advance. The rest to come immediately after. Strictly cash. You understand?
You sure that you can handle this job?
I've been doing this for a long time, Mr. Whitney. Harrison. I'm a professional man, just like a doctor, a professor, a lawyer, or even a producer. And if I may say so myself, I have never had a failure.
I've heard. That's why I'm here speaking with you now.
Well, the grounds, the outline of your house seems simple enough. But you see, I like to lower the odds and prevent any kind of calculated risk. Therefore, you will secure all the advanced situations for me. And make sure that the odds are in my favor, won't you?
Yes.
The house has to be empty, except for the subject, of course. You have 2 servants, the young lady and the big man.
You don't have to worry about them. I'm going to give them the night off.
Oh, I'm not worried about anything, as long as you follow my blueprint. Any alarms?
No, we've only been in the house a couple of weeks.
Well, how careless, with the rate of crime in the streets.
Now, you just listen to me, fella. I want the job done without any complications, huh? I want there to be no pain, no fear. That's the way I want the job done. Clean.
I always do a very clean job. Mr. Whitney.
Harrison.
Mr. Harrison. I never question a man's motives, but this project intrigues me. Since you just married your wife, why do you want me to remove her?
You just said you never questioned motives.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. Just tell me when.
I'm arranging a business trip. It'll be, sometime next week.
No, she's not, Mr. Whitney. She called just a little while ago, said she'd be late. She's shopping.
At this hour?
Yes, the stores are open tonight.
Well, listen, Gunther, make me a drink. The old scotch. I've had one hell of a day.
Well, I'll have to go down to the cellar, sir. We don't have that scotch up here.
Well, then, go down and get it.
Yes, sir. Oh, this package arrived here today.
Well, whatever it is, Gunther, I'll look at it later. What I need right now is a drink.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Harrison, I never question a man's motives, but this project intrigues me. Since you just married your wife, why do you want me to remove her?
You just said you never questioned motives.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. Just tell me when.
I'm arranging a business trip. It'll be, sometime next week. Next week. Oh, God, really, the next week. You give me another one of these, Gunther.
You sure can't hold it, Mr. Whitney. That's your...
I didn't ask you to count, Gunther. Just get me another drink and shut up.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm going to be going on a business trip in a few days.
How long will you be, sir?
I don't know.
And you're leaving when, did you say, sir?
Next week. Beginning of next week.
That's a very courageous young man you have in your department, Chief Mallory.
Yes, I suppose he's good enough. Anyway, the commission will be glad that we're getting some good press finally.
Derrick, what did you mean when you said you wish you really knew him?
Well, Nancy, I didn't pick Damian Tyler to replace Deborah Saxon. He was wished on my department by powers up in City Hall, who I think were in turn being pressured from somebody in Washington.
Damien. An interesting name, isn't it? So unusual, Damien. Gordon and I once knew someone in Washington who named his son Damien.
In Washington?
Man who worked for the State Department.
State Department?
Yes, his name was Fowler Wilcox.
Wilcox?
Yes. He named his son Damien. It's funny, I almost forgot his name. But I'll never forget how Fowler Wilcox died. It was suicide.
Sir? Well, that package that was delivered this afternoon, Mr. Whitney, would you like for me to open it?
No. No, sir, I can leave it as it is. I've got some thinking to do. I'd rather be by myself.
Yes, sir. Good night, Mr. Whitney.
Skylar Whitney, will you have this woman to be your wedded wife? Will you love her, comfort her, honor her, and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep yourself unto her so long as you both shall live?
I will.
Raven Alexander, will you have this man to be your wedded husband? Will you love him, comfort him, honor him, and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep yourself only unto him, as long as you both shall live?
I will.
Mr. Whitney was found in a mountain lodge near the village of Sunderman after the plane crash that took the life of his friend and co-pilot, Jefferson Brown. Well, Raven knows. She knows who I am, and she knows what I've done. I once swore that no one would ever know my name. What the hell am I going to do?
You're really crazy about her, aren't you?
Now, I want one thing absolutely clear. I want the job done quickly. She must not feel any pain. She must not have any fear. I will not have her suffer. I want that understood. And I want it understood clearly.
Okay. There's no need for such vehemence. I'm a professional.